Welcome back to another episode of Today's Home Tour. I'm your host, Jason Will, real estate broker with Blueprint Realty Company. It is a hot but beautiful day here on Lake Martin, and I've got a special treat for you in this episode because we've got a very successful vacation rental behind me that the sellers have decided to sell. So if you're looking for a 6-bedroom home, over 3,800 square feet, with plenty of room for family and friends to come vacation, but also makes a ton of cash, you're gonna wanna stay tuned to the end because I'm gonna give you that gross rental number. But this thing has been completely renovated from top to bottom. It is move-in ready. It is sold almost completely furnished with a few personal items from the seller. So lots and lots of value here. And it's priced at just over 1.2 million. Before we go inside, let's take a little spin around this wraparound porch. We've got covered and open outdoor living space, and there's a good bit of it from this level and also the walkout basement level, which I love. But I'll do a little turn here so you can check it out. There is our grilling station. Just a beautiful lot and view behind me. Got a sectional, outdoor sectional there, so lots and lots of space to hang out with family and friends up here. We just stepped in the front door, light, bright, airy and spacious family room here. Straight ahead, we've got very large dining room, breakfast area, beautifully done kitchen. But the really important thing I wanted to point out is that we have a main level bedroom, which could be main level master with ensuite bath. So that's going to be ideal for, people that just really want a main level bedroom, which is really important. But also if we have maybe grandma and grandpa come stay with us one weekend. And then we have got a very nice sized half bath right here off of this massive dining room space. So it's got a pretty big table there, but you can obviously fit a much larger one. And then we come through here, look at all these windows, so beautiful. Breakfast area, breakfast bar. Look at that tile backsplash, stainless steel appliances. Got the grays and the blacks working together here. Just really, really stunning. Spacious primary suite with elegant ensuite bath right there. But this is important because I think people really want to bring a lot of their comforts from home with them on vacation, but who knows, this could turn into a primary residence. So just having that flexibility, that versatility, but also if you're using it as a rental, giving guests that luxury experience is just ideal. Dual vanities in the primary ensuite bath, and just look at the grain of the stone matching the cabinetry color, which is awesome. And that just extends into this super elegant shower, which is very, very big. Got a nice bench there. Beautiful tile work. Love it. Here from our primary suite, we've got these two beautiful guest suites that share a full bath. Look how inviting these spaces are. We've got closet area here we're passing through. Here's our bathroom. So elegant. Going to be very comfortable for guests, whether they're family and friends or our repeat rental customers. To the left of the stairwell, and just look how spacious this suite is. 2 queen beds, plus its own dedicated living area, wall-mounted flat screen TV, perfect I think for teenagers. And then we put the little bitty ones down the bunk room with their own living space, and everybody's able to keep their sanity because they've got their own space. And then this is a very unique design. This is the private water closet for our primary ensuite bath, which is shareable thanks to the functionality of the floor plan. So that solves that problem there for our guests. And then to the right, we have got a really nice sized laundry room. We made our way down to the bunk room. Nice living space. Got foosball table, stand-up arcade, old school, Pac-Man, wall-mounted TV, look, little mini fridge, access to the outdoor area here. It's got a nice big outdoor living space, both covered and open, just like that main living level space. And then there's our full bath, and there's our bunk room. Let's go check those out. Let's head outside and check out this outdoor living space. Look, beautiful gravel open outdoor living space with a stone accent and landscape lighting. I mean, I bet this place is stunning at night, y'all. Then we're stepping into a covered space, and I wanted to point out an amenity that I'm really big on here. Got this very deep storage closet for all the lake toys. And a lot of these lake toys are big, y'all, like lily pads and your tubes and things. They take up a lot of space. And, you know, some of these things you don't want to have to deflate in order to store them. So you got all the space there, but you could get something out of the elements, like a gas or electric powered toy could go in there and get out of the elements. And then you might say, wow, that's full. I wish I had more space. No problem. We got it right here. More covered space right here. So that's ideal for jet ski parking, golf cart parking, you name it. All right, we're gonna take a walk down to the dock. Just want to see, like, look at this lawn. I mean, this is a lot of space, plenty of space if you wanted to put in a pool. But if you've got like really competitive relatives that want to really get serious about, you know, maybe cornhole tournament during one of your long weekends or weeks here, I mean, you've just got the space for everything. Kids, pets, you want to set up a volleyball net, I mean, just whatever. And then here's one of my favorite features. Look at that fire pit area. It's so beautiful. Got an easy grading to the lake, so just a smooth slope. But guess what, y'all? It's ideal for a slip and slide. And I'm that kind of dad, because I'm a kid at heart. I'd want to go down that thing myself, but you could probably get 2 of those things and connect them. And that's just going to be hours and hours of entertainment for the kiddos. Our way lakeside. Here's the lakeside amenities. We have got a really large swim platform over my right shoulder there, then a deep and wide boat slip. So a lot of folks that are maybe using this as a rental are going to rent a pontoon boat. But of course, if you're an owner, you're going to own that pontoon boat or ski boat. So you got a place to put it there. Then you've got a nice little pier there with those Adirondack chairs. That's gonna be a perfect spot just to sit and unwind after a big day in the sun here on Lake Martin. Y'all, that is going to do it for me at 110 Buena Vista Circle here in Lake Martin. Love this community, love this property, love this house. You got great roads all the way here. It's less than a mile off of 280, which is awesome. And then to those of y'all who have stuck around to the end, here's the rental data. Okay, so from April 2024 to August 2025, 240K in gross rental. So that's very, very impressive. So if you're looking for a lake house that pays for itself and then some, I think you found it. Now let's talk about next steps. All right, so if I piqued your interest with this one, what do we do next? You take down my cell phone number, 251-583-9728. You can call or text me. We'll set up a time to come show you this one and any other homes that you find on my website. That's lakemartinlistings.com. Again, that's lakemartinlistings.com. I'm your host, Jason Will, real estate broker of Blueprint Realty Company, and we will see you on the next episode of today's home tour.